Toyota's been hyping up this get ready for something special. This is over at their Instagram page. They shared this information with me beforehand. The embargo is now finally over 9 p.m. Eastern time on April the 3rd. Guys, if you're excited for some GAZOO Racing updates, I got some new special editions. I have, well, the final edition of the Supra, and I have a new GR Corolla that's currently in development. So guys, grab your snacks and drinks, buckle in. If you enjoy this, make sure to hit that like button. If I haven't mentioned that, I probably did already. But if you're new to the channel, my name's Kirk. I cover car news every single day. I also am going to be getting hands-on with these cars, possibly driving them on a track sometime this year. I don't want to say too much. So if you like that, make sure you are subscribed. If you enjoy Toyota updates, there are very few outlets out there that cover Toyota and Lexus news as often and as passionate as I do. So if you guys are passionate about Toyota and Lexus, make sure you're subscribed. Let's go ahead and first things first, let's talk about this new GR Corolla development vehicle. Course and camouflage ahead of Formula Drift Long Beach. The vehicle hints at track-focused enhancements. So when I think that, I think GRMN. GRMN. Now, these might be new tires that we haven't seen on the vehicle before. I don't honestly remember what the GR Corolla comes standard with from the factory with tires. I actually have not driven the 25 refresh GR Corolla that has an optional 8-speed auto, but I did just recently drive the 24 model. It's a really fun car. So we have a different wing on the back, it looks like. We have new fender vents. Okay, so my guess would be this area. New hood vents and a rear spoiler can be seen through the camo. Oh, here's the fender vents. They're up top. We've seen a vehicle similar to this at Nürburgring. So it's probably the GRMN model, and they just haven't announced it officially. It says, stay tuned for more information come fall 2025. So we won't get official information on this model till fall 2025. But that wing is huge. There's no rear windshield wiper. Look, there's a delete here. Interesting, right? The front end actually looks pretty good here. When they refreshed this or 25, I thought it looked worse up front. They got rid of the fog lights, but this looks pretty decent here. Maybe it's a camouflage that's helping it. All right, so born on the track, the vehicle is expected to have an improved aerodynamic performance, a bump in torque, and unique tuning. I mean, I know it says GR here, but don't be surprised if it has a unique GRMN badge. I think there's a GRMN Yaris available in Japan. So that's the first vehicle. Also, Toyota showed, I wish I had this in pamphlet because this is a cool history. I'd like to keep it in the book collection behind me. The history of GAZOO Racing, born at Nürburgring, and that's why GRMN, GAZOO Racing Meisters of Nürburgring, but it's also an acronym for German, well, kind of it's an abbreviation for German, right? Anyways, that's an interesting pamphlet. I'm not going to go through it and bore you guys. It also talks about Akio Toyota's Marizo alias, how that's super important when it comes to these GAZOO Racing vehicles. All right, we'll get to the Supra last because I'm most excited for the Yuzu. The Yuzu Hachiroku, the Toyota 86. Check out this body kit. This thing looks fun. It looks a little Tomica racing car, like a miniature car sort of vehicle. I think it looks good. This is quite an aggressive piece here. I mean, these almost look like, guys, have you seen the taillights on a Tesla Model 3 refresh? Let me pull this up. There's a Model 3 refreshed taillight. It's literally flipped upside down. Okay, anyways, that's what it reminds me of. This special edition is for model year 26. The Yuzu special edition features exclusive Yuzu yellow paint color, black wheels, and a performance package. The 2-liter Boxer engine still produces 228 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. You also get the 1-year membership to NASA, No, not the space organization, but National Autosport Association. This will be arriving this fall as well. Well, look at those quad tip exhaust. Would you guys get it just for the quad tip exhaust? Doesn't something look off here though? Guys, check this out. Look how much the fenders come over the tires. Maybe it's just the little plastic piece that juts out, but it looks like it's a part of your bumper. That looks off. I would want to put much wider tires on the back of this. This does not look right. I'm distracted by the quad exhaust. Let me brighten this up. This poor picture is not doing this vehicle any favors. So let's maybe bump up the exposure here. Contrast. There we go. Take out the contrast. Look how goofy it looks. I mean, it looks toyish from the back. Okay, so there's the Boxer engine. Let's see here. For 2026, the Toyota sports car lineup is getting brighter with a special edition. This is a nod to the memorable special edition of the GR86 slash the predecessor called the 86, but also the Scion FRS Release Series 1.0. You also have a unique Yuzu edition badge here. Let's see here. You also get black interior with yellow accents. I kind of like it. Customers will find black ultra suede sport trim with yellow perforation, yellow stitching on the steering wheel. I do like that. Parking brake handle has yellow. Same thing with the door trim, the shift boot. It looks pretty cool. Brembo brakes improve stopping power, and Sachs dampers provide additional stability while preserving the GR86 trademark playfulness. Love the Brembos on here. A little ketchup and mustard coloring. I like this underneath the front grille. The GR badge looking nice. Let me know if you guys like that. I like that indentation there. Now, customers can customize their vehicle by adding additional accessories like a catback exhaust with GR logoed silver colored tips and a body kit to the Yuzu special edition for more self-expression. Interestingly, are these accessories, these quad tips, they don't come with the Yuzu? Same thing with the body kit. Is the body kit not standard with the Yuzu? And you also have these black accents around the exhaust and stuff. Ooh, it looks good from the front. The GR86 looks so good from the front with or without this body kit. But yeah, but the fact that they're saying adding additional accessories like a catback exhaust with GR logoed silvered colored tips and a body kit, to me that sounds like they're options or accessories. I mean, would you want the dealer putting on those accessories? I don't know. Let me know. We still have the GR86 base grade, the premium grade, and then this Yuzu special edition, so 3 grades. All of them have the optional 6-speed manual, and there will only be 860 Yuzu special editions assembled for the US market. We don't have pricing yet. All right, now for the new Supra. So this is the final edition Supra. We knew it was going to be expensive for the Japanese market, but where does it come for the United States market? Let me pull this over. Let's find Supra, GR Supra, final edition, almost $68,000. I think it was a lot more expensive in Japan. That's not terrible, I don't think. But keep in mind that Toyota is likely working on a Mark 6 Supra. And the rumors are, I know we'll get back to this, but the rumors is that it could have an inline 6 borrowed from Mazda, but beefed up by Toyota. Mazda could have an RX-7 or a sports car brother to this. Now, it could be a 4-door too, maybe a Mazda 6 rebirth where Toyota has the coupe. Be very interesting. But yeah, here's all the pictures of the special edition. You can get it in manual. What's this little unique? Is that a unique elbow shift pad? I don't remember that being there the last time I drove a Supra manual. Oh, that's a cup holder cover that could also be a pad for your elbow for shifting. Okay, that makes sense. All right, let me start reading to you guys about this model. We will see this at the Grand Prix Long Beach. The Mark V Final Edition features optimized tuning, improved braking, and chassis and suspension upgrades. We never saw that GRMN Supra that was coming out of Japan. All the rumors were boiling about it getting the S58 engine over 500 horsepower. It never happened. This is the closest thing that Toyota was able to probably bargain from BMW. Yes, there is B-roll here, which I'll just leave that playing while I read the press release. For 26 model year, Toyota celebrates this legendary sports car with GR Supra Mark V Final Edition. In 2019, Akio Toyota brought back the Supra to the world after a 17-year hiatus. After 6 years, the Mark V, keep thinking about Mark 6, but Mark 5 generation has proven itself to the track and to the city streets. All models, right, since there's no longer the 2-liter in America, all models have the inline 6 B58 engine with 382 horsepower and 368 pound-feet of torque. But the final edition, this was born from the hands-on testing at Nürburgring. Of course, I mean, it's not made too far from there. It's made in Austria, neighbor to Germany. All right, so we have elevated driving experience on this final edition with unique updates. Differential control and exclusive control maps have been refined to help improve traction between the tire and the road surface, reducing understeer through turns and for better braking control. Larger Brembo brake discs have been added to the vehicle, as you can see them right there. GR Supra Mark V's final edition has suspension and chassis modifications that enhance stability and strengthen the direct connection to the road. Cornering grip is also increased due to revised camber angle of the front and rear wheels, which gives drivers improved cornering stability. Responsive electronically controlled shock absorbers have been revised, and this combines with a stronger front stabilizer to improve driving performance. A heightened sensation of suspension and body integration is achieved using strengthened rubber bushings for front control arms and the strengthened rubber mounts for the rear subframe, while better grip and control also come with a stronger underbody brace. Aerodynamic modifications include a ducktail, carbon fiber rear spoiler, front wheel arch flaps, higher front tire spats, further enhance handling, optimizing front and rear aerodynamic balance and downforce. Meanwhile, the optimized electric power steering delivers a more direct steering feel and improved control. The distinctive bold exterior appearance of the final edition is complemented by new 19-inch matte black wheels, gloss finish carbon spoiler, like I already mentioned, and gloss carbon fiber mirror caps. Inside the vehicle, the genuine leather trimmed seat is upholstered. Let's see if we can pull the interior. Do we have interior shots? Genuine leather trimmed driver seats is upholstered in Alcantara and embroidered with the GR logo, while red stitching and red highlights around the gear shift knob and red seatbelts accentuate the interior sporty feel. Customers can expect a GR cup holder cover and a camo car cover with the vehicle. The GR Supra Final Edition will also have a GT4 style pack option that comes in 2 new exclusive matte colors, Burnout and Undercover. This style pack includes a GT4 inspired side graphic on the exterior. That's what you see here, I believe, and a matte finished carbon fiber duckbill spoiler, which you see here, and a matte black rear Supra emblem. Let me see here, right there, and red mirror caps. Yes, we have the mirror caps here as well. So the GT4 style pack will not be available until fall of 2025, and this Burnout and Undercover optional matte colors will all, of course, cost extra. But I don't think there's much else here on the GR Supra for 2025. I mean, the final edition is really the big news here. Let me know what you guys think of it. Are you guys ready for a new Supra? Do you think Toyota will even bring in a new Supra? Would you like, I mean, based off the rumors, is Toyota working on a Mazda collaboration to bring in a new Supra? Do you think the Supra must have an inline 6? I think so. That would make sense to me. Toyota doesn't have an inline 6 though, but they are working on next generation 4-cylinder engines up to 400 horsepower in street usage, which, guys, that's more than this. Are they going to do that? Or are they going to take Mazda's inline 6 and Frankenstein it to get it to equal performance of the B58? That is a tough task if that is the case. But maybe they can do it. They can figure it out if they want to. I think that's all I have for you guys. Let me know what you're most excited for. Are you excited for what I'm going to call the GRMN Corolla? This guy right here. Are you excited for that? Are you most excited for the final edition Supra? Or are you most excited for the Yuzu GR86? And the body kit seemingly is optional, as an optional accessory. Same thing with the rear exhaust. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll catch you in the next one, and I will get hands-on with these at some time. Hopefully drive them on track. That would be fantastic. I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good night if you're watching this when the embargo ends. If not, have a great day. Thanks for watching. Peace out.